Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your June general tarot reading. The title of your video was Deepening Bonds, and I pulled a card that's going to describe that a little bit more for the month of June. And I pulled the Love card. This is the Lovers in some deck. There are decisions that you are making about the best direction, the best path for you to move on. You're clearly on the path of your deeper development, your ability to choose yourself in every situation. And by that, I mean making the choice that is going to support your long-term benefit, that is going to help you grow something, build something, connect with others who similarly want to work with you towards a greater goal that you share. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to recognize all of the all the experiences that you've had that have led you to be better discriminating regarding those things that are right for you. So this particular month, you're going to be having that opportunity to recognize how your choices have allowed you to elevate the direction and the effort in your life. In early June, the Nine of Fire. This is describing the long, ongoing efforts and attempts you've made to build this particular passion, this particular growth that you're experiencing. You have been through the fire. You have done everything, taken all the steps necessary, and you have experienced the vicissitudes of your experiences, the various results and consequences of the efforts you've made. But every effort was made towards this vision, towards a passion. And despite the fatigue, the defensiveness, the sense of um, uh, insecurity you may experience on the outside, you are absolutely determined within. You know that you are very close to being where you want to be. And this is a kind of perfection in your ability to persevere, to stay strong, to keep at it, to be absolutely motivated by the vision that you hold, the thing that you are creating and are passionate about. In the middle of June, the Sun card is describing the purity of your efforts as a result of the self-acceptance that you have gained throughout these experiences, where you perhaps once pushed against the narrative that you have gradually unfolded. You've come to understand that it has been as much about a peeling away of veils, shields, blockages in some cases, and not peeling either, literally moving blockages that have kept you from exercising your talent, your gift, who you are authentically. This is almost about returning to a state of inner joy, peace, acceptance, creativity, and playfulness in the efforts that you make, knowing that you are uplifting and elevating the energy of the team, the organization, or the project that you're working in by being truly and deeply who you are. In the end of June, we have the Six of Water. And this is really, interestingly, taking you back to re-explore the joy in your past, the joy in your, can be childhood, can be formative years or experiences. This is a place, a relationship, a connection that is reminding you of your ability to exercise your talent without judgment, without fear, without an agenda, and the joy, again, that supports this vision that you're now able to employ on consistently as a part of who you are. And this is maybe a deep reconnection happening here. This can be a reconnection to place, as in family heritage. This can be a deeper connection to specific relationships, or even an opportunity that you once had and has returned to you to remind you of who you are and what your gifts are. If this reading is resonating for you so far, Scorpio, please like this video, share this with others, comment below, and subscribe to my video, to my channel, Pacific Tarot, and I've pulled service. I feel good when I can help others. That is absolutely beautiful because it's interesting. The joy, the pleasure, the love you feel, the respect you feel for the abundance of your environment is something that only makes sense that you would want others to experience the same sense of happiness, joy, and play. And from the Hummingbird Oracle, I pulled Bird Bath. Not choose, but cleanse your dusty wings so that you can fly more freely. Interesting. Cleanse your dusty wings so that you can fly more freely. And in some ways, that's connecting me to my sense of the Nine of Fire, where you have worked so hard, you have made so many consistent efforts to move this vision forward. And along the way, you have been battered, bruised, or you've become dusty, soot covered, even superficially dirty, right? So that all of those experiences, the debris of the past, you can rinse away so that you are better empowered to reach for that experience of abundance, to share that experience. It's almost a sense of purity about your particular mission or vision that you see. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Fire at the beginning of June with the Empress and the Magician. Wow. I'm just about speechless at this point. The Empress is really very consistent with the Love card in that they are both speaking about the sense of empowerment, abundance. For we humans, we come in to the world with a desire to grow and expand and to learn not only how to maximize the abundance that's around us, to transform those materials we have into the things we want, to stay in sync with the natural rhythms and the seasons in order to build that abundance, to generate new ideas. But we also are cultivating, as we age, the ability to understand that the journey is the destination in many ways, so that you are producing, creating, generating while you are enjoying the fruits of your labor. And that can translate into the process that you undergo. She knows, male or female, this principle of the Empress understands how to receive love. How do you generate all of the abundance that occurs in our natural environment and not appreciate that? And this is also a signal that you have learned to enjoy the fruits of your labors. Understand that the steps, the process is part of the abundance that you are reaping. And so you're allowing yourself to receive love in some very particular way at this time. The Magician is describing your clarity of will. And this N2 is consistent with the Sun, which is also an octave of the Magician card. 19 reduces to 10, which reduces to 1. So the sun, it relates to a high expression that is initiated by the Magician card. This is where you understand that you are unique and that you have all the tools at your disposal to create what it is, to build what it is you desire, to reach for your vision. In the Sun card, in the middle of June, is clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Temperance card. So yeah, things are moving along rather rapidly at this time. Now, by rapid movement, that is typically understood to be a lot of action and activity, which it can be, but depending on your medium, it can look not like external activity, but internal activity. If you're a creative, the visions, the words, the notes, the vision is coming quickly. The details of that are coming quickly. You're assembling the cast members. You're writing the scripts. You're creating the playlist for the tour. And I'm putting this into creative language because this is a creative wellspring, and the deepening of bonds that the title of this video refers to is very much about a deepening of your practice. You're going more deeply into yourself, and that means into all aspects of your experience. Not the highs, not the fun stuff, not the attractive stuff, but into all the stuff in order to bring them together with the assistance of others. We have others with whom we work, with whom we collaborate. In your own business, it is the same, in order to have a greater impact than we can individually have. No one exists as an island. It takes a village. All of that is relevant to the particular path you're on. And temperance is describing your utmost patience. Patience with yourself. This has not been an overnight journey. This is a long process that is resulting from your own internal work, your own careful manipulation of materials, of resources, of relationships in order to balance out those internal qualities with those external opportunities, so that with your highest value, choosing the highest expression of who you are, and that means the authentic, purest expression of yourself, you have worked over time to create this particular project, this particular expression that you are experiencing in such a beautiful experience of passion and community. And at the end of June, the Six of Water is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Ultimately, this feels very much like your project. The Seven of Pentacles is showing me that whatever you have connected with from your past, whatever vision has been emerging out of this authentic expression of yours that feels like you are on track and that you have been evaluating over some time, looking at how next to invest in this. It's coming from a place of your confidence, your passion. There's passion all over this reading. Your passion for what you do, because it can't be stopped. This is a compelling vision. This is a compelling process or practice. This is something that is compulsive. You cannot stop it if you wanted to. And instead of feeling dragged around by this passion and having to tame it, as the temperance suggests, somewhat balance it, make it fluid, look at the whole picture of your relationship to your community. The Queen of Wands really has internalized this passion with confidence, that this is what I do and this is who I know I am. And I'm so sure that I'm going to get there, that I am going to be successful, that I can simply exude my passion and draw the resources I need towards me. I can motivate others to help me. I can motivate others to point me in the direction of those best investments in myself, my craft, my effort that are going to maximize my reward, maximize my abundance. I'm going to finish off. No, I'm actually going to clarify the Sun card at the center here. And I pre-shuffled these cards with the Six of Swords and the Four of Wands. So this is giving me a little more information about this incredible place you're at. So there's definitely travel involved in what you're doing. This travel is almost as though you're moving back and forth between different homes. That's the sense that I get here. Because you're home, but home is in more than one place for you. So home is where you are, and your home, I'm almost getting like not a Roma vibe of a caravan traveling around the world. But I'm getting a sense of uh, your home being where you are, and thus you identify that there are more than one community, more than one relationship, more than one location that is vital to your practice. In many ways, one home is a retreat that allows you to practice your passion free from the structure and requirements of perhaps your permanent home. So there's a sense here that your home is fluid, or that for some of you, you are looking to establish a home. That home can be a community, it can be a center, it can be a virtual place where your growth and the growth and celebrations of others is celebrated. The growth of others and yourself are celebrated. I'm sorry, I was somewhat distracted by